I love great deals, but most of all, I love DIYs you can make look expensive and also super unique at the same time. And that's why I want to share with you all this beautiful centerpiece that you can all make just by buying supplies from the Dollar Tree. So let's start off with the frame. I got 8 of these canvases that are 8 by 6 inches. And there are so many different sizes, but for the look that I wanted to pick this smaller size. So what you're gonna do is basically take off that stretch canvas piece on the front. And this is really, really easy to do. You just have to take some scissors and try to ply your way inside them. There are going to be some staples there, so try and be careful when you take them out. You can also use some pliers if the ones from the inside are really hard to take off, but don't worry if you leave a little bit, it's not going to be perfect. Mine looks like this, and we're going to be painting over it so it doesn't even show. Once you have all 8 pieces, you can go ahead and take your acrylic paint, also from the Dollar Tree. And the great thing about this is, of course, you can customize the color that you want. I went with a black because I think black is in right now, and I love how you can make pops of colors on it, so I'm really feeling this black. I waited a good hour for all of it to dry completely, and all you have to do is put them all together. And I just used a glue gun, and I thought it was pretty sturdy enough to keep it together, but also not as strong and bonded so that if you make a mistake, you can just simply kind of pop it off. So go ahead and put together your second set of cubes, and then you just have to stack them together. So now on to our decor pieces, and I love the Dollar Tree because you can get these cardstock paper. There's so many different colors, and we're gonna be making our dried palm leaves, which is really, really in right now. All you have to do is cut out a rectangle and then fold it in half. Cut out kind of like a semicircle, not too perfect of a circle because it's gonna look like a leaf, but you're just gonna make some accordion lines, and you just flip it over and fold it down, flip it and fold it down, just like this. Fabulous, we have our leaf. And this looks very, very close to the real dried palm leaves, which saves you a lot of money because they can go for like $5 a pop. And there's so many different designs that you can do. It totally depends on how you want your piece to look like. To make a stem, you just take a long piece of cardstock paper and then just take the glue stick, glue that in half and on the bottom of your leaf. So for me, I know that I want these palm leaves and design on this structure to be permanent, but if you don't, you can also glue them on some type of cardboard and then just take some twine and then tie it on the base. Now everything that I'm using is pretty lightweight, so you know that this whole thing won't tip over, but if you do decide to use real flowers, it will be heavier, so you may want to consider just balancing everything and maybe even gluing your structure down on some type of like base mirror or something like that. So these are some straw flowers that I did for a previous DIY. You can buy it from your local florist, or you can even just dry your own flowers and stick it on here. Because Thanksgiving is on Monday for Canada, I'm putting a little pumpkin on there. And then last but not least, gotta add my amaranth. I put it in all of my floral designs, and I am so loving this structure. It looks absolutely beautiful. Not bad for a Dollar Tree item, right? So hopefully you enjoyed this DIY. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel because we do tons of these every single week. And also comment down below and let me know what you think. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.